Today I'm going to give you a rundown on kind of a rough estimate of what it's going to take you to do a K-swap in your CRV, and that's going to be from start to finish what I've used, and at the end I'm going to give you a kind of a picture of a rough estimate where you're going to be at parts wise and stuff like that. So this is the CRV. It's pretty much all stock suspension. Everything's stock other than the K-swap. It's all-wheel drive. This is a shifter. We'll start here inside. This is just a cheap eBay shifter. It's like $100 for the billet shifter, the box. I mean, shift knob, everything. I did, however, make this standoff because my car was a automatic to begin with. So I made this bracket right here, and that allowed it to be up a little higher where it was super easy to shift. You can actually shift while your arm's on the armrest. The only thing I lost was the cup holder that was right there. But if you got this little guy, you're not missing out much. And like I said, mine was an auto. I had to get pedals. That's not gonna be on my list that I wrote down because hopefully you're gonna be doing it to one that's already manual. But there's videos on there how to go from auto to manual too. The Honda Resource guy, he's pretty good on that video. This right here is my K20 Z3 swapped 5-speed all-wheel drive CRV. And how I did this on a budget. It was a super cheap build. I bought the car for $1,200 off my mom, and it was a tired automatic B20. So I sourced out some K parts. You'll learn on the channel that I really like the K series. So that's the only option at this point. We'll start at the easier stuff. The fuel system is just an eBay universal fuel regulator. I think I gave like $60 for this thing in the lines. I actually used the stock line. You just take it, cut the end off of the one side of the line that goes into the factory B series fuel rail, and you can literally just put it right on an AN fitting, and that matches up to that. And then you can go to the fuel rail side. This is a stock RSX fitting, and I literally just cut the line. You gotta be very careful, this is plastic. But if you take a razor and you're very soft, you can cut the line off. And here's the estimated price list. Some of the numbers are rounded up or down, give or take a few bucks. But this is pretty much about what you're gonna have in it, given that you don't get parts for either free from your buddy or like super good deals, or buy a whole car for, you know, cheap and part it out. But this is prices if you're just going straight out and having to buy everything, and you started with nothing.